Yeah, we needed that. We knew there was a bit of pressure on that today. Especially being at home with only 4 games to go, we knew we needed the 3 points today. I thought we done enough to get them.
Is that the aim now, just to cement that top 6 place?
At the moment, it really is at the stage where it's one game at a time, and seeing what the other results are coming through when you get in the change room to see where it ends you up in the league for this week, because all the positions have been chopping and changing over the last few weeks. It's so tight and congested in that middle section of the league that 3 points is a big jump. So yeah, we're delighted to get that and get ourselves in the top 6 for this week.
Both previous games with County have seen injury time equalisers. Did they start getting a bit nervy in the 89th minutes?
Yeah, it's always the case when it's 1-0. There's always the chance that the more bodies Ross County chuck forward, that there would be an opportunity to break, and we had the chance just before with Musa that could have wrapped it up, but then 2 minutes later he puts a great ball in for George, so pleased for both of them. Just happy to get over the line, get the 3 points. I thought we defended the lead quite well. There wasn't any real scares. We defended well and when we needed to, and saw the game out comfortably in the end.
How impressed were you with the 2 centre halves in front of you? Michael seems to be settling in really well.
Yeah, I think he's done really well since he come in. It's obviously a big change for him, a different style of football from what he's probably used to. Coming in from European leagues, it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to Scottish football, because it is different. But he's done exceptionally well and looks like a real find for us, and somebody that will go from strength to strength.
He seems well suited to the Scottish game as well, doesn't he? He's got that aggressive side to him as well, which you need. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what he's had to show since coming in. But yeah, he's got a few games now, and you can see his confidence is growing within the team, and yeah, I think he's a really good player. I think we've done well in the January window to bring in a bit of quality that's definitely helped the team.
Attention comes to Scotland again. How excited are you for the week ahead?
Yeah, a big couple of games coming up, and they're going to be tough. Greece are a good team, so it's a big challenge for us to try and get through that one, try and stay in Group A, which would be a fantastic result from where we were just a few games ago to get ourselves in the position to get into the playoff, and now with the chance to stay in Group A would be a good achievement.
You've seen young James kind of make that transition quite seamlessly into the first team. Do you expect him just to take it on his stride as well when he links up with the boys next week?
Yeah, I think so. He's been great for us, and I think his attributes all suit very well to what the national team are looking to do, and how we set up and how we look to play the game. So I can totally see why he's been promoted into that level already. I think he's a bit of an all-round forward. I think he can do a little bit of everything. He obviously still needs to improve on that, but the signs so far is very good. I think he's an exceptional talent, and this is the next step for him. He'll go in there. He'll look to try and learn from the people around him, and I think it's a great exposure for him to be at that level and see what the other players do, and he'll be looking at this as a massive learning curve going into this camp, and try and pick up what he can to improve his game.
Does he come to you for any advice?
Yeah, he does. He's a very intelligent boy. He always speaks about what he's trying to do, how he tries to finish things, what's the goalkeeper thinking in different situations. So he's always talkative, always asking questions and wanting to learn. So yeah, I think that'll definitely hold him in good stead going into this camp, and as his career progresses as well, he's really trying to learn and be as good as he can be.
Can you hold a tune? He's talking about his initiation song.
Well, we'll soon see. It's going to be nice for him to be in that environment. He is a confident boy. I'm sure he'll take it all in his stride and be able to manage that if that happens.
Do you feel? Sorry. I was going to say, just sort of touching it with the age difference as well. Do you feel a sense of responsibility for him? Being with an older head and similar background as well, playing in high school and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, pass on what I can, and I don't think he needs too much help, to be honest. I think he's on the right track. He's very level-headed. He knows what he needs to do and how to go about trying to improve himself. So, yeah, as long as he stays humble, which I'm absolutely convinced that he will, he'll continue to improve and be a fantastic player for Hearts. And I can easily see him staying in that national squad for years to come.
Do you remember how you felt when you were first called up?
That's a long time ago now. I remember I'd been in a couple of squads, and I remember when I was going to play my debut at Easter Road. And yeah, it is a nerve-wracking thing for a young player to be thrust into that level, especially so early in his career. He's still so young. But yeah, he's got everything that he needs already to go in there and thrive and do well.
Who looked after you going back to that first time in a Scotland squad? Was it Big Pressley and guys like that?
Yeah, probably. I was quite fortunate that when I first started playing, I had Stephen Pressley, Andy Webster in the back line in front of me, so that it was almost normal to go into a game playing behind those two guys. And we had a spell at the start where us three were playing quite a lot together for Scotland, and that was probably the easiest way for me to get in and start playing.
On the flip side, is a bit of surprise Lawrence has dropped out. Has he mentioned that? Is he okay with it?
No, I think he'd obviously rather be in there. But it's up to him now to get himself back in. I'm sure he will. He's a fantastic football player, and he's been vital to a lot of the stuff we've achieved here at Hearts. So yeah, I'm sure it's a temporary thing. He'll work hard. He'll get himself back in there, and I'm sure he'll be scoring goals and all looking like the striker that we all know he is. Strikers thrive on confidence. You look at Nisbet Aberdeen, who's banging them in lately, but it's taken a while for him to find his feet at Aberdeen, and now he's in a great run of form, and that's the striker that you know is in there. And I think Lawrence will be the same once he gets one or two goals. I'm sure he'll go on a run and get back to scoring goals again.
Is it something there's been perhaps a kind of dearth of young academy boys kind of making the breakthrough here? Obviously James, Adam as well in the 21s, Finley's kind of making an impact at Wraith as well. There's kind of signs there again that these young guys can make that impact.
Yeah, I mean, we've known these ones that you're talking about particularly. We've known they've been coming through for a while and looking good, and they've not been that far away from making that step up into the first team. Finley's been so unlucky with injury. It's been great to see him go out and get a run of games. He's scoring goals. He's a fantastic young player, one that's very highly thought of here amongst the players. I'm sure the staff as well. I'll be looking forward to seeing how he gets on next season. Coming back into this team, I think he can really make an impact back here. Same goes for Macaulay, out at Livingston, doing very well for them. We've already seen the quality at times when he's come on the pitch for us and even changed games. So we know we've got the quality even in the guys that are out on loan to come back in, and I'm sure they'll be looking towards next season to make an even bigger impact here.